Ah, what's up, everybody? Oh, who's ready for a beer? Fuck yeah, I'm ready. My body's ready. I need some redeeming for yesterday's shit show. Yeah. Need to redeem myself, guys. I got to. Because if you guys were in here yesterday, you know, didn't go as planned. But that's okay. Shit happens. I'm just ready for a good beer. Nice IPA. I'm hoping this stands up because I know that I've heard a lot. I don't remember if I've had the Voodoo Ranger Imperial yet, but I don't think I have. So I'm excited to try this one out since it's a highly popular IPA with that throughout the country. So I'm excited. And Kentucky, if you're saying the Voodoos are fucking solid, then I'm gonna fucking go and believe you with it. Because we'll find out. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. Even though I think New Belgium's kind of gotten to that mainstream kind of stage, so I'm excited. But it's that time, people. So let's fucking do this. Boom. What is up, everybody? Welcome. Happy Sunday to you all. And yeah, we got another beer to review this afternoon. Cause you know, we gotta get the truck moving. And today we're gonna be taking a look at, I guess you could say a pretty popular brewery / beer. We're gonna be taking a look at that Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. This guy comes in at a whopping 9%. So yeah, a little bit higher up there for an ABV. Especially, it's kind of cool seeing a brewery that has gotten way more popular when it comes to being available around the country. Still kind of stick to the roots of being able to put out a higher ABV beer. So that's always cool to see. So before we get into the beer, let's talk about New Belgium here for a little bit. So it's just a quick story that I want to talk about with them. So let's see. A bike trip through Belgium in 1988 inspired a couple to bring flavors of centuries-old Belgian beer to the town of Fort Collins, Colorado. And then the rest is history, obviously, because they've gotten so popular. So I'm guessing that the beers have to be good. If they were able to put out a product like that, and just from an idea of wanting to bring those Belgian styles to the U.S. because they thought it's what this country needed, and people enjoy it, and look at them now. So that's a really cool thing. So without further ado, let's crack into this guy and see what we're looking at. We shouldn't have any problem with cracking into this one and it being like yesterday's, so that's a good one. So, oh yeah, favorite sound. So let's see what we're getting on the smell. Oh yeah, definitely some citrus in there. Definitely a lot of hops. I know this guy has 70 IBUs, so it's going to be more on the hoppier side, I believe, but that's okay. Oh yeah, this smells fucking delicious. So let's see. I'm gonna be drinking it out of my untapped pint glass. So let's pour this guy and see what we're looking at. Oh yeah, look at that. It has that kind of, it's clear, like clear complexion, nothing really hazy about it. It has like kind of a malty color to it as well. Kind of have that dark kind of browns to it with a nice maltiness. But yeah, look at that. It looks pretty solid. Let's see what we're getting the smell now. Yep, still getting a lot of really strong hop notes in there. So I'm expecting, with all the hops that are made with this, that I'm going to get a nice blend of citrus and pine, because the hops they're using, this it's used with Delta, Bravo, Centennial, Cascade, Calypso, and Mosaic hops. So there's a clusterfuck of hops being used in this. So I'm excited to see what the flavors I'm going to be getting out of this. So cheers, everybody. Oh yeah, very, very hoppy on the front. Get a nice like balance, like nice little citrus kind of mixing with like a nice maltiness in there. Yeah, that's nice. It's not too overly hoppy, which is nice. It has that nice hoppy bitterness to add in there, kind of showing you that it's the 70 IBUs that it is. Yeah, that's delicious. That is good. I'm enjoying that. So let's see what else I'm getting out of this. The kind of like citrusy notes I'm getting is kind of like I would maybe like a grapefruit, or I'm not getting much of like any kind of like stone fruit in there that much. Maybe like a passion fruit kind of, or like a mango creaminess I can see mixing in there, because it kind of has like a creamy mouthfeel a little bit, but also has that kind of oily, kind of hoppy mouthfeel from a good like Imperial IPA. But it's very smooth. Very well balanced. I'm surprised. And look how clear this thing is. This is impressive for how clear. So it's pretty filtered, but you're still getting a lot of those strong flavors that you expect out of a nice Imperial IPA. Yeah, this is solid. Definitely solid. So let's see what people on Untapped are saying about this guy. So like I said before, this is a 9% ABV. So yeah, this is higher up there on the alcohol. So I don't think this would be a sessionable kind of guy, but that's fine. If this is one that you can sit back and enjoy after like working for a long day and just kind of just relax. So, and that's, like I said before, 70 IBUs, so higher on the hoppy bitterness. And with over 99,236 ratings, this guy has an average rating of 3.75 out of 5, which I'm surprised that it's actually that low. I'm really enjoying the flavors I'm getting out of this, to be honest. It's smooth. It's not too overly hoppy, but there's still a nice piney kind of florally kind of taste in there. The citrus in it is balancing really well. Kind of maybe getting like a little bit of like a berry kind of sweetness in there as well. Maybe like I'm trying to think what kind of berry I don't know what kind of berry I'm getting, but it's definitely, there's some kind of sweetness of like a red berry in there. I don't know what, but it's very, very nice. Very nice. It's very well balanced for being such a highly available beer. So, and the cool thing about this one is you just need to go on New Belgium's website, and then the moment you kind of look at their beer, so if you want to see if you can get this Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA, you just go to their beer section, and then it'll automatically like kind of show your location and where you can pick this up that's available near you, which is really cool. So this one, I would say anybody in chat can go around and find this stuff. And for what I'm drinking right now, I'm not disappointed. This is definitely something I'd pick up again, for sure. But let's look at what other people are rating this guy. So somebody gave it a 3.75. Somebody gave it a 3.5, 3.25, 3.75, 4, 4, 4, 4.25, 3.5. So yeah, I would say these are pretty average on the higher ratings. I like this one. I really do. It's tasty, and for it being really available out there, this is something that I think if this is like the perfect Imperial IPA to get somebody into look kind of experimenting with that higher ABV Imperial style of an IPA. 100% because of how easily you can get this. Yeah. Awesome. I'm really impressed. Really impressed for this. So, let's start going down the ratings here. So, can art. Yeah, the Voodoo Ranger can art's pretty badass. I love that. Just the skeleton with the hat and kind of the Voodoo Ranger, kind of that staple of the Voodoo Ranger kind of insignia on there with the New Belgium kind of logo on there. Actually, I don't know if that's I think that's like the Voodoo Ranger kind of insignia on the top of the hat. But this is overall really delicious. And I like the label. It's definitely something that would be my style. I can definitely see if you're going to like a grocery store and seeing this there. Seeing this can art would definitely be something that, especially with the size of this can too, with a tall ass fucking can. But this is definitely something that would catch my attention. So I would definitely pick this up if I saw this at a grocery store / liquor store or bottle shop. Yeah, it's cool. I would definitely give this a solid 4 out of 5 for can art for what it is. Really, really solid. But let's start going down the scale here. So if I got this beer in a flight at New Belgium, would I get another one? Probably. I really enjoy this. And if I went over to New Belgium and had this, and seeing how clean it is, seeing how crisp, there's a nice oily mouthfeel. They get that nice citrus and pine flavors with a little bit of like malty berry sweetness in there. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. So I definitely get a flight of that. I definitely get a separate glass of this if I got in a flight. For sure. And let's see. What is my final rating on this guy going to be? I'm actually, with how like strong all the flavors are and how it's just a solid beer. They're not trying to reinvent the wheel. They're coming out with something that has been done from breweries all around the country, and they're just making something solid that's been around for so long, which I really enjoy. They're definitely one of the staples when it comes to like what were the starting craft breweries around the country. I would say New Belgium kind of helped move things going when it comes to the craft beer industry in this country. So big props to them on that, kind of getting things more readily available. And okay, so I finally hire Plains Hazy Imperial. Get it? Is that from New Belgium as well, Kentucky? Because I definitely keep an eye out for that one then. But overall, this is pretty delicious. I'm liking it. So I'm trying to think what my final rating is going to be. Like I said before, has an average rating of 3.75 out of 5 on Untapped. And you guys all know that my rating scale is out of 10. I give this a solid 8 out of 10, to be honest. I really enjoy it. This is definitely something I'd pick up another like 4 or 6 pack of this to kind of just have around the house. It's a good easy drinker. Even though it's a higher ABV, it's very smooth. I love the flavors I'm getting out of it. Kind of gives you like an oily mouthfeel, which I always enjoy out of a nice Imperial IPA. And yeah, super, super solid. I really, really enjoy this one. So, of course, you can, like I said before, you could find so many other different beers from New Belgium readily available throughout the country. You can find them in any state that you buy beer or looking for some like readily available craft beer. New Belgium would always be on the top of my list of something to try. Just because you never know, you might like it. And this one is another solid one. I'm really impressed. Other than that, yeah, you can find their just make sure if you're looking to get your hands on this one, just go on their website and go into like their beer section and then go over the Voodoo Ranger Imperial, and then it'll automatically like kind of show where you are, and it'll tell you within the area that you are where places sell it and where you can buy it, which is really cool. So you can find multiple places near you that has this beer in stock. And I'd recommend anybody who's into like having just like a simple 9%er or like a higher ABV beer higher ABV beer just around the house so you can drink it whenever, this would definitely be the ones that is on the top of my list for you just to have stock of. If you're just looking for something that's not too crazy within the, like, being able to have to search for it, or just something that's just not overly complicated, but overall really, really good. And yeah, this would be easily on the top of my list for that. Absolutely delicious. So yeah, guys, I think that is what I have for you guys this afternoon. Pretty much it. Easy Sunday. Nice, easy drinking. Voodoo Ranger. That's going to be just, I'm going to sit back and enjoy it. Because it's Sunday. Lazy Sundays always happen, so. Other than that, I think that is it, guys. So thank you everybody in chat for hanging out. Always the regulars in here. Kentucky, Derek. Sifu, what's up, man? Nice to see you in here. What's up, Lando? How you doing? Yeah, no foam, I know. But other than, yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you everybody in chat for hanging out. I greatly appreciate every single one of you for coming in and watching my stuff. If you're watching the replay, awesome. Thank you for coming in. Also, if you like what you see, hit that like button, either when you're watching live on your way out, or if you're coming to watch on the replay, hit that like button the moment you get in here. And if you want to start watching, that is awesome as well. But other than that, it's pretty much it. I'm going to sit back and enjoy the rest of my Sunday and just kind of just chill. So I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Fantastic. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. I know mine was pretty good. And I'm ready for a new week with a full new fucking list of beers we're going to be drinking. I might be drinking a lot of more like smoothie sours coming up this week, so be prepared, because after what happened yesterday, I decided that I kind of thought about what was the reason why that happened. And since that beer I had yesterday was brewed in November, I'm guessing with the amount of fruit in there and just like having it sit and kind of ferment even more, that there was a lot of pressure built up in that can to where I opened it and it would just release the pressure. So that's why that overflow and craziness happened yesterday. So I'm going to try to kind of drink a lot of my fruited sours that are like the slushy kind of sour style a little bit quicker. So I have a good portion of those. I think I counted like 11 of them that I pulled out of my box that's strictly sours. So I hope you guys are kind of excited for a lot of like smoothie sours coming up, because we'll see if the same shit happens again. I'm going to try to be a little bit more prepared next time, maybe just in case if any overflow happens, have kind of a towel down so I'd be like, okay, I'm fine, and not have a good portion of the beer like the one I had yesterday just end up all over my carpet. But yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you everybody again for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to say this like I always say it. If you're going to drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And cheers, everybody.